Hello everyone, and welcome back to this Lord of the Rings Minecraft mod adventure. I am LeftClick, and we are heading to Rivendell. We're taking a little bit of a longer road. We were thinking of maybe fishing in Rivendell, using that fish, taming Gollum in the High Pass. Then, once we have Gollum, going to the Etten Moors, killing a bunch of hill trolls. But I think what we might do instead is we can just say, forget Gollum, let's not worry about that. Ooh, another generated structure. Neat. And it's a tower of some kind. Maybe we can find some treasure. Nah, it doesn't seem like there's any treasure here. Oh well. Well, worth a shot. Anyway, my point is, I think we're better just going to Rivendell and then using the arrows we find there to kill some Ettenmoor trolls, the hill trolls up there. Because we can do Gollum at any time. But I do want to get this order to kill hill trolls out of the way. And also see what the Ettenmoors are like. Because the Ettenmoors, I think, will be less hostile than Angmar. It won't have those towers and camps and Rudar hillmen everywhere. I think the Ettenmoors are mainly just trolls, which will increase the concentration of trolls per block, or trolls per chunk, as I say. The TPC, as it is called. As the TPC ratio increases, the higher likelihood that we will get our order done more quickly. Big brain strategies in this household. So let's hop on these rocks and keep going to Rivendell. Because also, I think Rivendell might... So, if you guys remember the building style from the High Elves we saw in Lindon, they had this very, like, tall... They had these very tall houses with very angular roofs, and that were kind of sweeping. And then they had these large... kind of like the Greek Parthenon, sort of. They had these pillared open houses that had 2 floors. The lower floor had a dining area and excuse me. And the upper floor had a bedroom area. I wonder, since Rivendell is a home to the High Elves, if they have something similar. If they have a building style that is similar to Lindon. Because I think that would be a nice detail. Because I understand that the Galadrim have a very distinct style compared to the Lindon elves. Because I think the Lindon elves are a mixture of Noldor and maybe Teleri, but the Galadrim are descended from Noldor, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe most of the elves that live in Lothlorien are Sindar elves, but I think that Galadriel is a Noldor elf. And she is, I think, one of like the 3 Noldorine elves that I'm cool with. Everyone else is an asshat. Especially if you guys have read the Silmarillion, you'll know what I'm talking about. But enough about that. Let's talk about how I want to see the architectural differences, because the Galadrim have their own architecture, the Wood Elves have their own architecture, the Dorwinian Elves have their own as well, and I think it'd be a nice detail to see if there's any cross-cultural contact between the 2 sort of settlements of High Elves in this mod. Hey, come back here. Where are you going? Hey, you. Where you going? Where you going? Get back here. Hey, what you doing, boy? Hey, you. Hey, come here. I'm gonna tell you something. What are you doing? You running away? You running away? Hold on, what is our Gundabad alignment? Oh, it's 500 alignment. Remember a while ago, I was talking about how if you have high enough alignment, or rather negative enough alignment with a faction, especially the weaker ones, they will run away from you? Well, look what's happening now. See? Gundabad orcs running away from me, unless I attack them, in which case they will fight back. But yeah, they're running away from me. That's pretty funny. I don't think wargs run away, and I don't think uruks run away, but I feel like common orcs will run away because they're cowardly creatures. That's pretty funny. I actually like that a lot. It's the first time in a while that I've had creatures run away from me. Let's go slurp down this meat, and let's see. Let's test and see if wargs will run away. I don't think they will. I think the regular orc will, but the warg's gonna fight me. Come here. Alright. let's grab these warg bones and stuff, and let's stick. Okay, let's stick to the highlands. Let's stick to the peaks of the Misty Mountains. It might take longer for us to travel, but it will be a little bit safer. Although now we're pretty safe, considering that orcs won't mess with us until we're really, if we're really close to them. Which doesn't help us with archers, but it will help us a lot with the ones that sort of swarm us in groups, like those. Like that little pack of orcs right there, with poison daggers and halberds. Well, not halberds. What are those weapons that they have, which are like their version of pikes or their version of long spears? That are these weird, like they're kind of like double axe heads. They're like cleavers that are mounted on poles. I don't know if there's a historical analog to them. I think they're just slapped together. Alright, let's go around here. Who's that? It's a Gundabad orc. Oh, you run away? Run away, little boy. Gonna run away, little boy. Yeah, run away, little boy. I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you too. Okay, yeah, a poison dagger. It's kind of foolish of me to go right into you without thinking, wait, you're a regular orc. You probably have stupid weapons. Okay, let's make this large pouch, more food. There we go. Materials, put you in there. Alright, and let's put tools and armor. Let's put our crossbow bolts in there. Snowball, we don't need that. Let's leave. We're running out of sword durability, so let's bring out our other sword. By that I mean our Dol Guldur sword. Because you might as well use the enemy weapons first. Because, I mean, elvish weapons are the top tier. Except for mithril. I think mithril weapons are the best in the mod. Except for, like, so there are weapons you can get in the mod that you can only get from the creative inventory. And I think those include Gandalf's staff, Sauron's mace, and I think there's one more. I think you can get Sting and Anduril. I don't think Anduril is that good, or Sting. But they are based after High Elven weapons. And let's see. There are also some weapons you can get that aren't typical weapons that you can craft or are allied to a faction, but they drop from enemies. For example, the Hill Troll Chieftain is someone we might discover later. The Hill Troll Chieftain is a creature that exists when you summon them. So if you kill enough Hill Trolls, they might drop a Hill Troll Totem, which are pieces of a statue. If it's nighttime and you build the statue's mouth will open. If you put a bone in there, it will spawn a double-headed mountain troll. That's like a mini-boss if you're a good aligned player. The Hill Troll Chieftain is very powerful. I think it can regenerate slightly. But the Hill Troll Chieftain is covered in armor and will throw rocks at you and smack you with its club, as it does. But if you kill the Hill Troll Chieftain, it has a chance of dropping Gondolinian armor and weapons. Now, if you recall, for people who have read the Silmarillion or the Unfinished Tales, Gondolin was an elven city in Beleriand, which was a landmass that existed before the War of Wrath and before it was sunk into the ocean. And Gondolin was a hidden city, and it was a very powerful city, and then it was betrayed by, I think it was like the nephew of the king of Gondolin. And Gondolin's location was revealed to its enemies, and it was sacked. It was horrible. The siege of Gondolin was described as just a horrible, horrible time, and with dragons and balrogs and stuff. And the civilization was basically lost. But some vestiges are still there. So I think maybe Orcrist and Sting were made in Gondolin, or maybe they weren't made in Gondolin. Maybe they were just maybe made by relatives, or maybe traded with Gondolin. I don't know. They were made for the Goblin Wars, is what they were called. And I think the Goblin Wars were a first round of conflicts with the elves. So I think maybe they were just forged by the High Elves of Lindon. But anyway, they're forged in the Goblin Wars, and I think they might be Gondolinian weapons. But anyway, Gondolinian weapons are elvish weapons of amazing quality, of excellent craftsmanship, made by the Noldor of Gondolin. Yeah, see, okay, so these are the weapons I was talking about. Those, like, sort of pole cleaver things, what are they? Like, they're not a bardiche, or bardige, or whatever you call them. There's something else I can't quite figure out. Oh, yeah, you're an Uruk, I get it. Get out of here. You're nothing. You think you're tough. Shagdoof. Are there Gundabad Uruks in the Tolkien Legendarium? I think they are something that were invented for the mod to make Gundabad a little bit more viable for evil players. I don't think Uruks existed. Maybe they're based on, like, great Gundabad orcs. I don't know. I'm out of here. Let's leave. Okay, the foothills are right there. Which means that we are approaching Rivendell. Which is good. Which is good. We're almost there, lads. Leave the Misty Mountains behind a little bit for now. And then go to Rivendell. And I believe Rivendell should just be straight east. Straight west, rather. Weast, as some would say. We just have to go through the foothills and go through the Rivendell Hills. And I do like how the mod added this sort of biome of Rivendell Hills around it, because it is a hidden valley around the hills that you can access through this, like, little pass here. I think that's a good detail. So let's scoot west. But yeah, the Hill Troll Chieftain can drop Gondolinian armor and weapons, and I think those are pretty rare considering that you have to basically fight a boss character for them. So I would love to summon the Hill Troll Chieftain and fight it one day. But to do that, I first need to kill a lot of Hill Trolls, and secondly, I might need better equipment, because the Hill Troll Chieftain is nothing to scoff at. What is that? Wait a minute. That's a Dwarven tower, but it's been taken over by orcs of Gundabad. What the heck? This is a thing that exists? Yeah, there's Gundabad crafting tables. What? This is a thing that exists. Oh, I love this. This gives another sort of level of depth to the mod. You have these... So, remember that burned Dwarven tower we found, like, the first time we were near the Misty Mountains? Well, now we find this, like, really cool ruined Dwarven settlement that's been taken over by Gundabad orcs. That's a really neat detail. Man, this mod team is just fantastic. Got some conquest. There we go. Materials. Let's put that in there. Up top, we got a Gundabad banners. Wow, that's cool. I really like the fact that you can find these ruined Dwarven places in the Misty Mountains that are just taken over like a virus. Is what the Gundabad orcs are. That's really cool. I like it a lot. Oh, they're having a brawl. Time to leave. Yeah, you run away. Yeah, run away. I'm out of here. Oh, there's a Gundabad warg. I know, they're chasing after me. Ooh, what am I going to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprint and jump, because apparently Minecraft players can outrun wargs, which is really neat. I don't know if that's something that should really exist. I don't know if we should be able to outrun wargs. I feel like warg speed should be buffed, but who am I to talk? Time to kill these. Okay, there's there's 3 wargs and an Uruk following me, which is okay, because that is much better than just a whole pack of orcs with poison blades and stuff. I'd rather deal with a little Uruk with a little dagger made of flint, or whatever it's made of. Yeah, I think Gundabad equipment, like Gundabad Uruk equipment and stuff, is made of, like, flint and string and bone and stuff. It's really crappy equipment, I think. Oh, I got another wargskin rug. I did not notice that. Time to murder you. Alright. Wargskin rug, Lament of Numenor. Yeah, we can read that later. Let's throw our wargskin rug in our materials. And keep heading on to Rivendell. Alright. I think that the Rivendell Hills should be here soon. I wonder if the Rivendell Hills have a slightly different... So the Rivendell Hills are technically part of the Misty Mountains foothills, so I feel like they will probably have very similar geography in terms of similar trees and stuff, but it seems like if this is the Rivendell Hills... Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. So if we find that the Rivendell Hills look very similar to the Misty Mountain foothills, it would make some sense. And it would also make it harder to distinguish, and therefore harder to find Rivendell from it. See? Big brain. But then why would you end up making it another biome? Maybe to change spawn rates? That's probably what I'm thinking. We'll see if they're visually different. Maybe they have like chalk or something in them. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, yeah, get away from me. Get away from me. Yeah. You have a bronze sword. Absolute loser. Hey, another pouch. Oh, we can fill this with nature. All right. Let's take all the stuff out of our material stuff, like our fur and bone and stuff. Let's put it in our nature pouch, because having a nature pouch to put our saplings and bones and stuff in is very useful, especially because you don't have to worry about running out of space for things you'll actually use, like iron and tools and stuff. All right, we should be close to the the Rivendell Hills by now. I'm pretty sure. The moon's setting, which is good. The sun will be rising soon. Okay, so it's very clear to see that the Rivendell Hills are different. They seem to be a little greener in grass, and they have chalk everywhere. What is it with elven biomes and having chalk places? I'm assuming this is chalk. Yeah, what is it with elven biomes and chalk? Is it just because it's white and, elves are like, bright and white and stuff? That's kind of weird. I don't know. Is it like elves just generate chalk? Like elves have a certain connection to Middle Earth, like wherever they settle for a long period of time, chalk just appears. Although chalk is made from, I believe, organisms, like dead organisms, kind of like fossilized creatures. Dead organisms being compressed and shifted into chalk. So I don't think that would make sense. Hello. Long ago, an alliance existed between my people and yours. Will you honor that alliance? Nope. You guys suck. Just kidding. I really like your armor, actually. It looks very clean, very neat. High Elven armor looks cool, but I actually prefer Rivendell armor. But I do think that the Dorwinian armor, because it's purple and gold, it reminds me of the Romans. I just think it looks super neat. Let's head west. We're almost there. We're almost going to see the Rivendell architecture I've been wondering so long about. Yeah, there's some more Rivendell soldiers. Some Rivendell warriors. Ithilion and Edhelos and Dweeline. Sup, Dweeline? I like your little ears. I do like how they gave the elves ears in this mod, because this mod, I think, is inspired mostly from the books, and they try and keep things as close to the books as they can. Where they do take influence, obviously, from the Peter Jackson movies and from the Shadow of Mordor sort of franchise of games. But they try and stay closer to the source material if they can. But I do appreciate the fact that they added pointy ears to the elves, because pointy ears were never a thing that elves were said to have. It was only the movies that added pointy ears. And then now everyone likes pointy ears for elves. Now we're in the Hidden Valley. What is our high elf alignment? We are a friend. Can we buy stuff from the smiths? No, we cannot. But at least we can steal their crafting table. Yoink. Put our materials in there. Tin, coal. Ooh, steadfast. Let's grab this. More smith scroll. Yay. Let's open this chest. Smith scrolls go in here. Coal goes in there. Tin is whatever. Lava, forges. We already have that. Oh, look at the... Okay, so it does seem that Rivendell houses are basically identical to High Elven houses. They have these very wide entrances you see without any doors. They have their own sort of banners. Ooh, Ethelveer. Let's take it. Might as well take it. I mean, we do have to remake one of our Galvorn armor pieces. Alright, Rivendell, I think, has its own weapons too, but yeah, it looks architecturally pretty much the same as the Lindon elves. Ooh, Silver Goblet. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, whatever. Launch speed. Yeah, the High Elf bed, basically the same. Materials. Scoop. Goes in there. Alright, you're basically the same. I get it, I get it. It makes sense, because they have kinship. And, yeah, again, some of the houses spawn with leaves on them. Yeah, it's basically the exact same. That's a little bit disappointing. I was expecting a little bit of variance, but I guess it makes sense. They're from the same stalk of people. Oh, feathers! Score! Yeah. There we go. This is what we came here for. Arrows and feathers. This is what we need. Hey, bam, arrows. What is this? Hefty Rivendell long spear. I will take that. Let's swap that out for Rivendell Battlestaff, because Rivendell Battlestaff, not that good, especially now that it has really low durability. Turnip, bread. Let's take the bread. Bread is actually useful. What is this? Cranberry juice. Nice. You're not a fan of wine? I get it. You know, it's an intoxicant. You don't want that in your elvish bodies. Okay, see, there's the big sort of Greco-Roman. Well, I don't want to say Greco-Roman. Some kind of temple structure, but it's not a temple. It's just a rich person's house. Boom. Let's grab that. Let's grab these boots. Glancing Rivendell boots. And a bow. Okay, Rivendell bow. Where did it drop? Here we are. Okay, Rivendell bow has draw speed 125%. Not as fast as ours, but it does do a little bit more damage. Let's keep it with us in case we need another bow. 2 boots. That's good. Let's head up here and see if they have any bread. Nope, but they do have another bow. And Lembas. Let's take the Lembas. Lembas is always good to have on us. Because when in doubt, Lembas will give you all the saturation you need in Minecraft. Yeah, let's grab the chalices so we can smelt them down into precious metals later. Let's go into the rich person's house. Okay, so Rivendell really is this sort of valley. You have the mountains there with the chalk and hills and stuff, and ooh, you have a quest for me. Collect 10 Edhilvir. What will you give me if I do? It better be worth it, because I was going to use it for Galvorn stuff. Alright, there's a nice spread of food. Let's take everything that is not tied down. There we go. We are just stealing everything. Let's munch all that. Nom 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 nom. Lembas is mine. Anything in here? Long spear. Goblet, thank you very much. Arrow, thank you very much. Coin. Bread. Give me all that. Oh, we're running out of coin. Well, running out of space for coin. Well, not anytime soon. We got a lot of space. Okay, Rivendell's there. You are some kind of captain, and we cannot hire units from you because elves have an incredibly high margin to hire units, which is very upsetting. Alright, bread, scoop. Drink those, eat those, looting, yada yada. Getting arrows, getting whatever we need, getting feathers, as you do. Goblets. We are just running these people dry. Ooh! Rivendell helmets. Score! Yeah, I like the look of this. Like, although the little rhino horn of the Galadrim helmet is cool, I like the Rivendell helmet a lot. Materials? Nope. Tools and armor. Here we go. Let's put our helmet away. Feather? Don't mind if I do. More helmets. Let's go up here. Lembas. Thank you. What you got in here? Silver goblets. Of course. Yeah, we are just looting these people dry, man. Alright, I think we have 11 arrows. That'll give us 4 plus 12. 24-ish. It's not that bad. Oh, let's make that 28. 29. Well, now it's technically 28. What's this, a sword? Dagger. I like the single-edged dagger look. It looks more primal. I'm a fan. Tools and armor. Put our leggings here. Let's get rid of these Angmar leggings. Well, no, let's keep them. Because eventually we'll want to make an Angmar display. We almost have a full set of Rivendell armor. That's really useful. I like that. Let's head up here, see if there's any food that we can pilfer. Lembas, of course. Battle staff and arrows. Yay, good for me. Good for me. Let's see. We gotta keep in west. Gotta keep looting stuff. Let's make the arrows that we can for now. Can we use swan feathers to make arrows? Yes, we can. Wonderful. Okay, good. And we don't have to grab wood right now. We still have 5 logs with us, which is plenty for making sticks, which can make arrows. We got plenty with us right now. Thank you for that. And thank you for the swan feather. You're really doing yourself a service here, because I'm basically going to be defending you from your enemies. So, you're welcome. Lembas, bread. Alright, let's make this last little bit of arrows, and then from there, I think we can start heading to the Ettenmoors. Because I think we're decently filled up now. We'll probably find more feathers along the way. Or, I don't know, chickens. Who knows? Sometimes when you kill trolls, they drop feathers, so maybe that'll be useful. Yeah, I think it's about time to go. Let's give a quest. Angmar orcs. Sure, maybe we'll run into some Angmar orcs up in the Ettenmoors. But, until then, don't listen to Noldor propaganda, because the kinslaying was not justified. I'll see you in the